It's time for Tiger basketball. Join the Waynesville Lady Tigers and the Waynesville Tigers this season on 97.9 FM. Our game's brought to you by Air Serv Heating and Air, the Marys County Bank, Mailbox It, Lowe's Chevrolet, Memorial Chapels, Pepsi Cola Bottling Company, Flo's 66 Diner, Ed Morris Ford, Shelter Insurance Agents, Dave Holland in Richland and John Gregory in Crocker, and St. Robert Auto Supply. Let's go courtside and play some basketball with the Tigers and Lady Tigers in the 22-23 season.
Morning to you and yours here at the Rolla High School Practice Gymnasium for today's 7th place girls contest. The Waynesville Lady Tigers looking to finish out this Rolla Holiday Tournament on a positive note, taking on the Rolla Lady Bulldogs junior varsity. Good morning. Definitely an odd time for a basketball game, but that's what you get sometimes with tournaments. Connor Harbert here with you, 97.9 The Source. Hopefully you're ready for some early morning basketball. To be honest with you, well, it's either here or the office, and if I don't think I have to really kind of tell you, I'd take the basketball game almost every single time. But again, Waynesville trying to finish up on a positive note here and taking on the Rolla Lady Bulldogs junior varsity. Kind of an interesting story there, as I understand it. One of the teams in the tournament, I believe the team out of St. Joseph, having to drop out of this tournament, didn't have enough players or something of the sort, kind of hearsay here and there. But the Rolla JV stepping in here, and of course, they make their way to the 7th place game here as well. So Waynesville, couple losses, but looking again to finish up here on a win. So information's going to be a little bit sparse about the opponent here tonight. Rolla, the varsity, we do know, is playing for the championship a little bit later on here tonight, and usually it follows, the varsity, the junior varsity. They're about the same quality, when you kind of look at parallels. To a certain degree, you got to expect a certain level of quality with the junior varsity when you see a varsity team like this. So Waynesville's still going to need to kind of show out and play their game here tonight if they want to walk away with that 7th place trophy. So let's go ahead and thank our sponsors here today. We've got plenty of them for the Rolla Holiday Tournament. A to Z Exterminators, Air Serv, Mailbox It, Lowe's Chevrolet, La Familia, Marys County Bank, PepsiCo, Waynesville Memorial Chapel, Ed Morris Ford, Flo's 66 Diner, Phelps Health, Life Care Centers, Shelter Insurance, St. Robert Auto Supply, and Fort Leonard Wood Homes. Without them, could not be here in the morning, could not be here in the afternoon as well. Don't forget, Waynesville boys coming up later on today, just kind of spending the day in Rolla catching some basketball as we wait for the Waynesville boys later on today. But right now, we are about 5 minutes to tip off here in this one. Let's go ahead and take a 3-minute timeout. When we come back, I'll kind of get you set up. It's going to be a little bit different here today. We'll kind of see what they kind of do here, announcing starters, maybe the national anthem. We'll just kind of play it by ear, but for now, we'll go ahead and take 3 minutes. You're listening to Waynesville Lady Tiger Basketball right here, 97.9 The Source.
Pests can really bug you. I know they bug me, but you can get rid of all types of pests and protect your family, home, and environment by calling the folks at A to Z Exterminating. A to Z Exterminating provides the best pet and human-friendly treatments 7 days a week and education to help you keep your home pest-free. And of course, reasonable prices. A to Z Exterminating for your home or lawn, whether it's an emergency or you want to schedule an appointment, call today at 573-336-4448. A to Z Exterminating, offering the best service throughout the area.
It's time to turn on the heat. Make sure you're ready. Call Air Serv Heating and Air in West Waynesville and get your existing system checked and serviced. If it's time to step up and get a new system, the Luxair high-performance heating and air equipment is top of the line. Luxair sets the standard year in and year out with new features and innovations in the industry and has since 1954. Your Luxair system is just a phone call away at Air Serv Heating and Air at 433-3613 or stop by the office on Historic Route 66 in West Waynesville and ask about the Luxair Advantage. Mailbox It in St. Robert is now your complete shipping headquarters. Mailbox It is a UPS authorized shipping agent. They can ship your package UPS, accept UPS drop-offs, and can accept UPS returns with a shipping label. Add FedEx and the United States Postal Service, and why go anywhere else? Mailbox It is the go-to resource for packing, shipping, printing, and business service needs. Mailbox It is a copy, print, and document service center. They can even print your photos and canvases. Mailbox It, 213 Suite 3, St. Robert Boulevard.
The trucks are coming in and coming in. Lowe Chevrolet in Waynesville has vehicles on the lot with your name on it. Stop by and check out the selection. Take your pick and drive off the lot today with a new or pre-owned vehicle of your choice. Lowe Chevrolet can help you with financing, service, and so much more. Serving the community you live in for over 30 years. Lowe Chevrolet, off I-44, exit 156 in Waynesville.
I'm famished and totally craving Mexican. What do you think?
I could go for some chips and salsa. And maybe a delicious margarita.
If we leave now, we'll catch the game and happy hour.
Last one to the car buys first round.
Hey!
La Familia Mexican Restaurant, located just outside the main gate on Missouri Avenue, is famous for their fajitas. Fajitas Friday. Take $1 off and grande burrito on Saturdays. Dine in or carry out. La Familia Mexican Restaurant in St. Robert.
Last one to the car buys first round.
Hi, this is Brad Shelton at the Marys County Bank. Every day, the Marys County Bank touches every corner of your life and supports you as you turn your life's goals into accomplishments. Whether it's purchasing your first car, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. From your first car to a new life after retirement, the Marys County Bank is there for all your life's milestones with our full line of products. Stop by one of our 10 locations and see how the Marys County Bank can support your dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Once again, back here at the Rolla High School Practice Gymnasium here, just about 90 seconds away from the tip-off of today's 7th place girls contest. Waynesville taking on the Rolla Junior Varsity. Connor Harbert here with you, 97.9 The Source. The first of 2 games today for you on The Source. Don't forget, like I said, 2:50 today. Waynesville boys will be in action. They'll be taking on Warrensburg. Going to be taking on the Tigers. We'll get ourselves, well, our first Tigers versus Tigers matchup here of the season, but that should be an exciting contest. Playing for 3rd place, the boys falling yesterday in a rather close contest to a very good squad in Truman. So lots of building blocks there for the boys, but now we focus on the girls here. Of course, don't have any numbers from yesterday's game, but it was 62-48, the loss against Southern Boone. Before that, the loss to Jonesboro. Jonesboro playing for the championship later on today. So a tough draw there, but trying to finish up this tournament again on a winning note. So a little bit about this Rolla Junior Varsity. Like I said, information is sparse here today, but what we do know is that this JV is a team of players who did not play for the varsity. You cannot appear for 2 different teams in the same tournament. So these are going to be some of the younger players of that Rolla squad, kind of some of the players. We're going to get some experience here. You know, Waynesville, a very young squad as well. We're going to have a lot of freshmen, going to have a lot of sophomores here in this matchup. And of course, we're going to have a couple juniors and seniors, especially on the Waynesville side, in Brianna Hurd, Brittany Davison, and the like. So, looks like we're not going to have starting lineups here. I don't believe. We'll just kind of pay attention and see where we go. Like I said, play it by ear. Yep, I'm going to just go ahead and avoid the starting lineups. So, I'll just kind of get it to you now. For Rolla JV, it looks like out there, that's going to be Morgan Motes. She'll be in the starting lineup. Hannah Blackman as well. You'll have as well out there Amaya Inda. Let's see. That's going to be Keely McKnight. And one more out there. What's the number I don't have in my book? There we go. I can't read. But either way, starting lineup here for Waynesville, you're going to have Reagan and Riley Grossfeiner out there. You're going to have Brittany Davison as well. Brianna Hurd in the lineup, as well as Caitlin Black. So the usual starting 5, opening tips away, going to be won by Hurd as Riley Grossfeiner takes it up the right side of the floor. Cuts back to the left, now going to cross half court, brings it up to the top of the key. Underneath to Black, finding a cutting Reagan Grossfeiner. Layup's no good. Black, though, with the rebound. Black, a couple dribbles, going to take it up to the top of the key now. Over to the left wing, driving in. Davison to the block. Ball tipped away, stolen away here by Bleckman. Bleckman will bring it up the right side. Now going to center the basketball. 4 8-minute quarters, as per usual. Pass over to the right wing. Driving in. That'll be Amaya Inda. She puts it in off the glass for 2. So Rolla starts things off here. Pass up the floor now over to Hurd. Hurd looking to drive. Fouled. First foul of the game going to be called here on Rolla. And just for clarification, the Rolla JV will just stick to Rolla today for brevity's sake. 3-point shot off the inbounds pass. Caitlin Black is good. So Caitlin Black gets the scoring starting today for Waynesville. 3 from the corner. And Waynesville takes a 1-point lead. Waynesville looking to press off the inbounds pass. Bleckman up the floor over to Inda. Inda on the left wing going to try to match with a 3-pointer of her own. Front of the rim, no good. Rebounded here by Davison. Pass up the floor. Hurd coming up left side. Now to the wing. Driving all the way in. Off the glass. Rolls off the front of the rim. No good. Gets her own rebound. One dribble. Puts it back up and through. So now Hurd on the board here. And it's a 5-2 Waynesville lead. Coming down, left block. Shot blocked. Out of bounds. Nope, excuse me. A foul going to be called here. Foul called on Waynesville. Going to be picked up by Brianna Hurd. She'll pick up her first. First team foul for Waynesville. Ball inbounded here to Bleckman and around. Over top of the key. Bleckman gets it back. Going to bring it out beyond the volleyball line. Going over to her right. Now on to the wing. Over to Inda. Inda up top to Moats and around to Bleckman. Bleckman moving over to her right. Again stands at the volleyball line. Moving to her right. Pass it off over to Inda. Into the corner, Moats. Moats coming to her left. Free throw line, up and around, over to the wing now. Trying to go high-low with it. Ball ends up loose on the floor. Travel's going to be called here on Rolla. It'll be Waynesville basketball. 2 minutes gone by, 5-2 in favor of the Lady Tigers. Ball inbounded here to Black. Black double-teamed off the pass, but she'll be fouled. Be number 2 here called against Rolla. This time the foul going to go on Hannah Bleckman, her first. Hurd tossed the inbound pass into Reagan Grossfeiner, but she has the ball poked away from behind. Pass up the floor over to Mariah Watkins. She'll be fouled. She'll head to the line for 2. Another foul here on Brianna Hurd. That'll be her second. Or rather, might have missed up on the first one. That'll be, well, according to the board, her first. We'll try to keep track of fouls here the best we can. The first free throw falls a little short. No good. Second at 2 on the way is also no good. Brought down off the rim by Hurd. Hurd will bring it up herself. Lost the dribble. Picked up here by Rolla. Pass up the floor. Bleckman left side layup. No good, but again fouled. And we'll go straight back to the line for another couple free throws. Foul this time going to be charged to Reagan Grossfeiner. First free throw for Bleckman is good. Decent-sized crowd on hand here for a 9 a.m. contest. Again, bit of an on time. Don't see a lot of 9 a.m. games, but you do sometimes with these holiday tournaments. Second free throw is also good. Leads cut to 1 here at 5-4. Inbounds pass comes Caitlin Black, moving to her left. Cross half court, trying to pass it over to her left, over to Hurd. Dangerous pass, but Hurd comes down with it. Off to Riley Grossfeiner. Her three-pointer's no good. Loose rebound. Don't hit the cord down there. Bounces out of bounds. Ball inbounded from the baseline here. It'll stay with Waynesville. Hurd to inbound. Does so quickly. Reagan Grossfeiner, the three-pointer from the corner. Ball's out. No good. Rebounded here. That'll be Keely McKnight. Outlet pass made. Pass up the floor to Inda. Ball ends up loose on the floor here. And it's going to be a foul call. Thought we might have had a jump ball, but no, it's going to be a foul instead. But on who? It looks like it's going to be on Rolla. Looks like that's called on Amaya Inda. That'll be her second. According to my count, third team foul. Pass up the floor here, Riley Grossfeiner. Block to block over to Lauren Lurcher, who checked in. Her shot falls short, though. Fight for the rebound. Ends up being a jump ball. Possession arrow going to be pointing back toward Rolla. Moats to inbound from the baseline. Toss it in quickly to Watkins. Watkins pass up the floor here. Floated a bit too much. Out of bounds it goes, but it was last touched by Waynesville. Rolla basketball. 3 minutes gone by now. 5:17 left to go in the first. 5-4 our score. Pass over to the right side. Driving in Watkins. Layup, no good, but she's fouled once again. 2 more free throws here. A foul-heavy game in the first 3 minutes. Already 7 fouls called. This time the call is going to be on Riley Grossfeiner, her first. First free throw here for Mariah Watkins is short, no good. Remains a 1-point ball game for the time being. Second free throw on its way. It's up and away, and it is no good. Rebounded, though, by McKnight. Her shot's blocked. Hurd will come down with the rebound as well. Rolla now 2 for 6 from the line tonight. Here comes Hurd, left wing, into the corner. Reagan Grosswiener. Across the way, over to Black on the right wing. Turns around, back up to the top of the key. Riley Grosswiener inside. Reagan dumps it underneath to the low block. Nice pass. Lurcher can't finish, though. Rebounded here by Rolla. Contested shot on the right block. Lurcher just couldn't finish there. And Rolla again with a chance to tie or take the lead. Pass inside, back outside now. Watkins back up top to the key. Over now to Bleckman. Bleckman on the right wing, a couple dribbles to her left, up top to Moats, and around to the left wing now to Watkins. Inside, McKnight trying to go around Hurd. Shot blocked away by Hurd. Ball head out of bounds, they'll say. It was actually tipped out of bounds by Rolla. I think McKnight might have got her hand on that one. So the Lady Tigers take control. Ball inbound to Reagan Grosswiener. Now over to Hurd. Hurd up the floor here. Caitlin Black waiting for it. Stops, takes the jump shot from the elbow, puts it through. Caitlin Black now with 5 of Waynesville's 7 to start things out, and that'll lead us to a timeout here taken by Rolla. So the Rolla Junior Varsity going to take a 30-second timeout. Let's go ahead and take one, too. 4:08 left to go in the first. You're listening to Waynesville Lady Tiger Basketball, 97.9 The Source.
Let's just try not to embarrass ourselves and everything will be fine. Is that a Pepsi Vanilla? Oh, no, please not here, not now.
Oh, too late. Steve. It's flavor time, baby, and we're coming to you live with the smoothest cat in the city, Pepsi Vanilla.
No, it's not flavor time.
With a flavor so rich and a taste so smooth. It's delicious. It's refreshing.
Dude, seriously, does this always have to happen when you drink Pepsi Vanilla?
Ooh, yeah, baby.
Pepsi Vanilla, now available in 0 sugar. That's what I like.
Coming out of the timeout here, 7-4 our score in favor of Waynesville. Lady Tigers lead this one over the Rolla Junior Varsity. 4:08 left to go here in the first quarter. In a slow-moving first quarter, we've had plenty of fouls, plenty of free throws. Hasn't been the case for much of this tournament. Of the 4 games, or the 3 games we've been able to see from Waynesville, most of it's been a laissez-faire experience. Here's McKnight for Rolla. Drives in off the right block. Shot up and good. 7-6. Rolla looking for the press here. Ball ends up loose on the floor. Rolla going to steal it away. Down to the left block. Layup. And another foul. We'll shoot 2 more. Waynesville's got to watch the foul trouble here. Picking up lots of fouls. Fouls turn into free throws. Free throws turn into points. That'll be a foul here on Reagan Grosswiener. Her second. That'll be 2 here from Morgan Moats. First free throw is good. All tied up here, 7 apiece. Couple substitutions here. Madison Mulholland checking in for Waynesville. Brittany Davison back in as well. Second free throw, no good. Off the back of the rim, will stay tied here at 7. 7 all here. Hurd quickly to the free throw line. Runner's no good. Rebounded here by Rolla. Bleckman up the right side here. Pass it off to Watkins. She'll bring it to the right elbow. Back outside now. 3-pointer. Maya Lewis. Too hard. Rebounded here by Hurd. Hurd outlet pass made over to Black. She'll come up right wing. Black on to Riley. Now around to Davison. Now Madison Mulholland. Pass inside. Black left alone. She'll put it in off the backboard. Black with the hot hand to start. 7 points now in this first quarter. 9-7. Traveling violation called here on Rolla. Back the other way. Moats took the extra step. Waynesville ball. A few Tiger faithful making their way into the practice gym here. Amongst the people here today. Here's a 3-pointer. Caitlin Black left it short. Long rebound, though. Riley's able to run it down. Riley moving to her right. Passing it off and over to Black. Black going to try again. This is off the back of the rim. And it's rebounded here by McKnight. Pass over to Watkins. Watkins driving all the way through. High off the backboard and got it to go. Kind of a funky looking shot there, but got it. Watkins has her first 2. It's tied back up at 9. Black on the wing, up top, over to Grosswiener. Now to Davison. Davison off to Grosswiener again, over to Black. Black for three, no, left side of the rim. Mulholland, though, rebound. Off now to Davison. Davison going to try her luck. That's no good. Also rebounded once again by Black, and she'll put it up and in. So tell you what, keep feeding Caitlin Black in there. Finding a lot of success inside as well as out. She's got 9 now. Ball ends up loose on the floor, but McKnight able to save it. Passing over to Watkins, but first a timeout taken here by Rolla. So, another timeout. What's this one going to be? Looks like another 30, so we'll take another 30 ourselves. 2:09 left to go in the first, 11-9 in favor of Waynesville. Lady Tiger basketball, 97.9 The Source.
What if you stepped out of the picture tonight? How would you want to be remembered? And who would make decisions about planning your funeral service? This is Martin Vernon, owner of Memorial Chapels and Crematory. We help families create meaningful services that respect and honor the memory of their loved one's life. At Memorial Chapels and Crematory, we offer our support and guidance when your family needs us the most.
Coming out of the timeout here, 2:09 left to go in the first quarter. 11-9 our score in favor of Waynesville. They lead the Rolla Junior Varsity. Connor Harbert here with you, 97.9 The Source. A little bit of morning basketball. Having to internalize the fact that it's 9:13 here at the moment. Inbounds pass comes over to Bleckman. Bleckman back around over to Moats and off to Watkins. Watkins will bring it up the right-hand side. Now over to the left block, but they can't hang on. Trying to pass it inside. Bridget Starnes loses the handles, though. It'll be Waynesville ball. Inbounds pass, Riley Grosswiener, but she has it stripped away. Watkins, right side layup is no good. Front of the rim, offensive rebound, also no good. Eventually it's out of bounds, but last touched here by Riley Grosswiener, so it'll stay with Rolla. 5 fouls here called against Waynesville. Inbounds pass, Watkins. Watkins for 3 in the lead. No, rebounded by Mulholland. Pass off, Kayla Brown. Brown getting her first minutes in this one. Crosses half court over to Black. Black driving through on the right block. Double team. Back outside Brown. Brown going to shoot the jump shot. No good from 13. Back around over to Riley Grosswiener. Free throw line. Back up top. Black going to try again from 3. Too hard. Rebounded though by Mulholland. Back out to Black now. Now from the free throw line. The shot. That's also too short. And then for the rebound, that'll be Lewis. Lewis has the ball stripped away from behind by Davison. But it'll be out of bounds. It'll stick here with Rolla. Waynesville, several offensive rebounds, just couldn't get it to fall that time round. Keely McKnight checking back in here for Rolla. It's the inbound from the sideline. Mariah Watkins will cross half court. Watkins, from what we've seen, player who looks to drive. Moving to her right, going up top here to Moats. Trying to find Moats. Moats can't hang on. It's stolen away by Black. Black coming through to the corner here. She'll set her feet. She'll take the jumper. Too far to the right, though. Waynesville going to get cold here. Long rebound. Still loose on the floor. Eventually roped in on the other side of the floor. Over by Hannah Bleckman. Bleckman off to Watkins. She'll back it up to the volleyball line. Stops over to the left wing. Now Lewis. Lewis, one dribble. Back up top over to Watkins. The volleyball line. 40 seconds left to go in the quarter. To Lewis now on the left wing. Lewis up top over to Bleckman. Top of the key now over to Watkins. Trying to drive in. Lost the dribble. Picked up here by Riley Grosswiener. Waynesville might get the chance here at the final shot of the quarter if they want it. Or they might choose to push here. We'll see what they do. It's Black on the right wing. Coming to her left. Now over to Davison. Trying to look inside for Mulholland. Instead, it's going to be Black. 10 seconds left to go here in the quarter. Black stops over to the left. Over to Riley. To Brown. Back to Riley once again. Off to Black. 1 second here. Going to take the 3. Too short. That's how we'll end the first quarter of play. So after one, Waynesville holding on to a 2-point lead. It's 11-9 our score. We'll go ahead and take 60 seconds. Come right back with the second quarter. You're listening to Waynesville Lady Tiger basketball right here on 97.9 The Source.
Folks, Mike Freeman here with Ed Morse Ford in St. Robert, and we've got a huge selection of trucks that have been the best back-to-back sellers for the past 45 years, the Ford F-Series. Due to popular demand, we're bringing back this incredible offer. Now through December 31st, get up to $2,000 trade assistance bonus cash when you purchase a new 22 Ford F-150. Come by Ed Morris Ford in St. Robert today or shop online 24/7 at edmorrisfordstrobert.com, where you're always backed by Morris.
If you've been to Flo's 66 Diner in St. Robert, then you're one of the many. And if you haven't been there, you need to get on the bandwagon because you're missing out. The owner, Missy, has been in the restaurant biz since she was a kid and offers you the best in home-cooked daily specials. Breakfast with one of everybody's favorites, their biscuits and gravy, and, of course, everything else on the menu. That's Flo's 66 Diner next to O'Reilly's on historic Route 66. They're open 7 days a week. And by the way, word is that Flo's 66 Diner has the best servers in town.
The second quarter here in Rolla. Waynesville leading by 2 at the moment. Lady Tigers lead 11-9. Waynesville also starting out with the basketball here. Riley Grossfeiner comes up top of the key. To the left side, over to Black. Going to be a long 2. No good. Rebounded, though, by Hurd. She'll put it back up and in. Hurd 2 points in the first quarter. Starts it out with her third and 4 points here. 13-9 now. Leads again 4. Caitlin Black, kind of the star of the show for Waynesville in that first quarter with 9 points. Here's Watkins driving in. Shot blocked by Hurd, but it goes out of bounds. Last touch here by Waynesville. 7th place ball game here in the Rolla Oral Surgery Girls Holiday Tournament. Trying to end the tournament on a positive note. 3-pointer, Mariah Watkins left it long, rebounded by Riley. Riley off to Hurd. Hurd going to pass it over to Reagan. Reagan shot on the right baseline off the side of the backboard, and it's picked up here by Watkins. Watkins pushing the tempo once again, driving in, right block, lost it though, trying to pass it away. It's loose and a jump ball will be called. Waynesville starting the quarter with the basketball, so it'll stick here with Rolla. Watkins to inbound from the baseline. Toss it in over to Bleckman. Bleckman to Lewis, and up top over to Moats. Again, Morgan Moats backs it out, now looking to go to her left. Pass over to the wing to Bleckman. Bleckman guarded here by Grossfeiner. Reagan Grossfeiner. To Lewis and around over to Moats once again. Waynesville man-to-man defense, by the way. Stuck with it for most of the contest. To the right elbow, back outside Moats, up to the top of the key, over to Watkins. Back to the wing now. Moats a pass up top. Here's Bleckman. Right elbow, back outside. Moats for 3. Well long. Rebounded off the backboard here by Black. Black will bring it up herself here. She'll send her the basketball. Now hands it off over to Reagan Grossfeiner. Reagan inside the 3-point line. Back out to Riley. Long 2. Step inside the 3-point line. High arcing rebound. It's knocked out of bounds. Stays loose, but it's last touch by Rolla. Lady Tigers to inbound here on the baseline. 2 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Reagan to inbound, goes in over to Riley. Riley to the right block, Davison. Davison can't finish. Hurd there for the offensive rebound. She'll find the putback there as well. Hurd now with 6, and it's a 6-point lead, 15-9. Watkins again, coming through, middle of the lane, driving all the way in, going coast to coast. She's fouled. Will be another 2 free throws here for Mariah Watkins. Watkins 0 for 4 from the line tonight. Getting another chance here, though. Foul, by the way, on Reagan Grossfeiner, her 3rd. Watkins shooting 2. First one's up and good. Watkins now with 3 for the contest. Does actually lead the scoring here for Rolla. Second free throw. Off the back of the rim. Hurd going to bring in the rebound. So it's a 5-point lead now, 15-10. 5:50 left to go in the half. Hurd driving right baseline here to the block, and we'll have a blocking foul here charged to Rolla. Rolla JV coach down there thought he might have an argument for a charge. Not going to get it here. Going to be a blocking foul. Second called on Hannah Bleckman. Hurd to inbound. Toss it in, Brown. Brown, 15-foot shot. Back of the rim, rebounded though underneath by Riley. Riley's shot, no good, but she's fouled as well. And Waynesville will get their first trip to the line here tonight. It'll be Riley Grossfener. Foul called on Amaya Inda, her third. Grossfener's first is off the back of the rim and in. Got the friendly hop on the board tonight with one. Makes it a 6-point ball game once again, 16-10. Second free throw is also good. Rattles it home. New largest lead of the game here at 7. It's 17-10. Blackman coming to her left, back around over to Watkins. Goes behind her back, cutting to the left now. To the right elbow, backs it beyond the three-point line. On the wing, back up top, Blackman. Blackman volleyball line, bounce pass across. Trying to find Moats. Moats has to be careful of the over and back. Able to wrangle it though, pass it off over to Lewis. Lewis on now to McKnight. McKnight over to Watkins. Right elbow backs it out now to the volleyball line. Pass right wing, Lewis. Coming through, right block, pass.